New World Order, you underestimated the people. You took a gamble and you lost.
Okay, we don't like this. Okay, well then we're going to do this, and that is just how it's going to be.
Evidence brought to light that there is a corrupt officer, or that officer did shoot that kid on purpose.
I don't care how I look, I don't care how I sound, I don't care what the beat is. I just care the message gets across.
What's up, everyone? This is the Tin Man with the Resistance.
I'm Lucid.
You're watching this, you are the Resistance.
He wears his sunglasses at night so he can. Oh, sorry.
Yes, it's nighttime, that's why we're not utilizing the green screen right now.
Hence the reason why the video is so dark. It got dark.
But I just look badass in sunglasses. See, if I take the glasses off, I look like a fucking psychopath.
You look even worse with them on. Hate to tell you.
Yeah.
Anyway, to the point of the video.
Yes.
Oh, let me key up one thing real quick. Sorry, guys. I have to tell you, if you see me coughing or hear me coughing a lot during this video, it's because I'm getting over being sick and I have no more cough drops. Just barely took some cough medicine just a few seconds ago, and it hasn't kicked in yet, so I apologize for any coughing or, background noise that you hear from me hacking up a lung. So, anyway, proceed.
Thank you. Anyway, this video is a follow-up video to Connor's recent video, basically addressing what the Resistance is, and so on and so forth. And I want to expand on that, and Lucid here, he wants to get in on it. So, basically, just to give everybody a little bit of an idea about what the Resistance is, and what we're about, and so on and so forth. The Worldwide Resistance Network,
TWWRN for short.
the Worldwide Resistance Network is, for all intents and purposes, an activist community. As Connor stated in his video, it's a bridge. And it's not just a bridge from activists to the protests, or anonymous to the computer, or anything like that. It's not just that. It is quite literally an activist network. It's in the title. The Worldwide Resistance Network. And our goal, initially, is activist unification. To unite the people. To unite Anonymous, Tea Party, this group, that group. Under one banner. To make us all one. Not as an organization, but in unison. One in purpose. That was the goal here.
That's the goal with even all Anons. It's kind of serves the same purpose as Anonymous. It's without the face mask. It's basically to get the news out there, the real news out there, deliver it as a message to people so that they are, people are waking up. And we are helping them wake up by delivering, real life shit. Hence the reason we go into tangents during our spiels and stuff like that, because we want you to know that this is real life shit. We do this off the cuff. It's not scripted.
Yeah, this is off the cuff. We're not reading a fucking teleprompter right now. We don't have a fucking script. We're just saying what's on our fucking minds. And that's what we do every week with the weekly report. That's what we do every time I pop on to a Resistance transmission, or you see Connor on video, or you see Eric, Conspiracy and on video. We're talking about what's going on in the world, how it makes us feel, our thoughts and opinions. But that's not just what TWWRN is about. I get asked this all the time. What do you guys do? How are you guys making the world a better place? Why are you guys just making videos? We don't just make videos. That's just what you see on the YouTube channel. What you don't see is what goes on behind the scenes when we're all on the fucking phone with each other and getting involved in things like Operation Richard Wright and so many other operations that have helped so many people. We are out there. We are
Operation Slumlord.
Operation Slumlord in both California and in Pennsylvania.
Right.
We're out there. We're doing shit. It's not just a bunch of guys sitting on camera talking out their asses like everybody else on YouTube. Okay, that's not what we're about. What you see on camera is the public image. You know, it's what we're conveying to you. And a big problem that we seem to have is a lot of people don't like our content because we're not delivering what they want, per se. Well, what is it you guys want? I hear all kinds of different opinions. I hear one opinion in particular saying, well, you guys are the Worldwide Resistance Network. Lead. Well, we do lead in a great many respects. When TWWRN started, it started with me starting my little Resistance 2058 channel. I had an idea for activist unification. Connor loved the idea. He sat down with a bunch of his buddies at a table and figured out how to fucking do it. And they fucking did it. They took my idea and blew it up. So, in all intents and purposes, it was Connor's idea. Connor did build this fucking thing. I had the initial idea. He took the ball and fucking ran with it. And so that's why he's the, quote, leader or the front man. Or you perceive me as the front man, or as I would prefer to look at it, as the media publicist, public relations.
Right.
You know? But the big problem here is it's not the fact that we're not leading, that we're not doing anything. It's we can't do it all.
And not just that, too. You know, like many people say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You know, we can show you little bits and pieces of things that we see. It's up to you to do the rest of the research. If there's something you don't know and you can't do the research, why don't you tell us? You know, we have a commentary section on the bottom of our YouTube channel that's wide open for anybody to comment and give their opinions or suggestions or, you know, tell us that we're stupid or whatever the fuck, man. You know, and a lot of people do use the comment section and you know, we get a lot interesting conversations. Yeah, we get some interesting conversation. We get a lot of flack. You know, people think that we get high, and people think that, you know, we're you know, smoking hookah and hating on Arabs. You know, I mean, you know, it's more than that. You know, and you got to look a little deeper. Not even just with us and TWWRN or Connor, but in general, yourselves. You know, when you hear us say something, you need to do the research for yourself too, to find out for yourself. It's not just us bringing you all the facts. You know what I mean? We bring you little tidbits and pieces, but you as you know, resistance or even people who are just you know, starting to wake up or who are skeptics need to do the research for yourself. Yeah. You need to stop relying so much on Tinman and Connor. I mean, they got enough going on. You know what I'm saying? I myself am going to start doing resistance transmissions soon.
Yep, even Tommy Bird wants to get in on this shit and be more proactive and shit. And that motherfucker lives all the way in South Dakota. He ain't here with us here in California.
We got little bits and pieces of pockets of resistance all over the place.
Yeah.
You know, and it's really up to you guys to do the research and to wake yourselves up. I mean, we just get the message out there to kind of put a little twinge in your head. Yeah. So that you'll do the research and wake up yourself. Like
Morpheus said, I can only lead you to the door. You're the one that has to walk through it. But it's not just leading to the door, you know. We can't fucking think for you. We can't fucking act for you. We can only do our part. But if you want to be the change in the world, and you want to see change in the world, then you got to participate. You got to make that change happen. It's not going to just happen magically.
Yeah, the best place to start a change in the world is to change yourself first.
Yeah.
And then once you get that down, then you could start branching out to your family that live in your household. And then you could branch out from there to your neighbors. And then your neighbors could branch out. You know, I mean, it's a dominoes effect. We set up the dominoes for you so you can knock them down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's even more than that. Those people who are ready to help, or even just still on the fence about shit, just coming into the YouTube channel or the Facebook or the website even, just to view the content. You know, if you want to be a part of TWWRN, Be a part of the Worldwide Resistance Network. Be proactive. If you see something on the internet, or like some released information on WikiLeaks that we haven't gotten yet, or you see something in a news report that we haven't addressed,
or that you would like more details about, or you want us to do research and do a weekly report main debate about, a resistance transmission, email us the information. I mean, you if you're watching this video, you already know where our channel's at.
Yeah.
I mean, just hit us up in the comment section or send him a private message. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. Be proactive. Put that information out there. You know, we can't be expected to do it all. I'm not God.
I want to state for the record too, man, Connor, I fucking love your transmissions, dude. Just to hear you go off a 17-minute long video, dog. You know, you just
we're pushing 10 ourselves.
No, so I know. We're gonna keep it short, but I'm just saying, by yourself, talking to yourself about things, you know, not by talking to yourself, but talking to a camera about things, you know what I mean, that you feel is relevant, dude, and just to hear you go off because you're so upset about something, dude, fucking love it, man. It not only makes me laugh, dude, but it really makes me think about things too. I know you were saying how you love how we're doing a weekly report, Tinman, Lucid, you know, Conspiracy and all these people getting together to do this shit. I just want to say, man, your videos motivate me to want to do videos, you know what I'm saying? So the more you pump them out, the more I'm going to want to pump them out. And like I said before, Connor, I'm going to be doing some resistance transmissions here pretty soon, too. I just haven't gotten my dominoes set all up yet for me to knock them down. So, just keep an eye out for those, dude. And, you know, like I said before, it's all about coming together as one. And it's an anonymous thing, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Just without the fucking face masks.
Yeah, and even if you're not wearing a fucking mask, you know, I understand, you know, the reasoning for anonymous. You know, you want to keep your anonymity, you want to protect yourself, and that's why a lot of people don't get proactive in doing things and making change and being a part of the change that they want to see happen. But like I said, if you want change to happen, you gotta be proactive. You gotta make the change yourself. The rest of the world ain't gonna fucking do it. I mean, think about it. If you're gonna sit on the sidelines because you're pissed scared to fucking get proactive, who's to say everybody else? Who's to say everybody else isn't gonna have that same fucking mindset? Or you gotta take the initiative. You gotta do something. And you don't necessarily have to go out and do something illegal like blow up a building or kill people or any kind of shit like that.
We're not promoting that.
Be proactive. You know, next week I'm gonna be covering a topic here, a program that was released by my church that is solely centered around service projects and charities. I'm going to go into great detail on that. That's something you could do. Just be a small contributor to your community. There's a little bit of change right there. And if you want to be more proactive, and TWBRN especially, share the shit you find. And if you're a part of the Worldwide Resistance Network, whether Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, share that content, share the website, share the videos, share the shit that we post on the Facebook and Twitter. Get that shit out there. Start waking people up. Start bringing people into the fold. This thing isn't going to build itself. There was Connor and a few of his buddies sitting at a fucking table who fucking made this based on an idea that I had.
And I just want to state for the record.
It succeeded because of people like you, but you gotta keep going. If you want to make this big, you want to change the fucking world, you gotta do what's necessary. And nobody's asking a lot.
And I just want to state for the record, too, for those of you who continuously bitch and complain about what we talk about, and, you know, you want to see more out of us, and you want to see us do more proactive shit, and, you know, you want this and you want that, well, you know what? How are you going to bitch and complain when you ain't doing shit yourself?
Well, you know what? On that note, you know, aside from being more proactive, there's something else I want to address here. People bitch and say they don't like the videos because of the title, or they don't like the message, or this or that. You know what? Again, be more proactive. Tell us
what you want to hear.
Tell us what you want to hear. If we can improve
what
we're doing here in order to better serve you, because that's what we're about. We're about serving the people here. So if you want us to be more effective. Do you think we can be more effective? Tell us how we can be more effective. In fact, I was thinking a lot about this today. What if we go ahead and set up a live chat on Google? We don't do that too much because we don't like using Google because it's so clippy and all that bullshit. But you know what? Let's set up a fucking live chat for Google for the 2nd of January. That'll get enough time for people to
see the video, plan it in their schedules, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah. Come on there. Tell us what you like and what you don't like. How we can improve the quality of our resistance network.
And if you don't got time to get on January 2nd, then send him a private email through his YouTube channel.
Or just leave a comment.
Leave a comment. Send him a Facebook post. Something. You know what I mean? Those of you who are friends on his Facebook. You know, whatever. By the way, you can also find my page, Lucid Lunatic Asylum, on his Facebook page. Please, friend request me too. I like to see new Anons, new Resistance members, you know. My page is mostly about music, but I do post Resistance shit on my page as well, because I am proactive in the activist community along with Tinman. You know, we do promote our own shit, so.
Yeah, be proactive. You want to see change? Be the fucking change. Share content with us. Share our content, which is not just mine and Lucid's and Connor's and Conspiracy Anons content. It's your content as well. We are the worldwide resistance. Spread the fucking word. Wake up the sheeples. In fact, I was talking to a guy earlier today who commented on my Christians versus Mormons video. He was kind of caught up in the whole I'm right, my religion's right, your religion's wrong aspect, and I took the time to talk to this guy. And I pointed out, you know, you're kind of caught up, like a lot of people are, caught up in this bullshit of division, which is the ploy of the globalists, divide and conquer, which is happening in the activist community, it's happening in race, it's happening in religion, it's happening all over the place. And these are things that need to be addressed because people need to wake the fuck up and get past this shit if we're ever going to make an effective change. Because we can't change the world if we're not doing anything. We're just sitting on our butts bitching, and we're divided. The world's not going to change with that mindset, so we need to change that fucking mindset. We need to get out of these fucking stereotypes. We need to take the boxes off our fucking heads, start participating, start doing what we know is necessary, and stop the division bullshit. And we need to stop with the petty bullshit as well. Connor brought this up. Nobody gives a shit about the petty bullshit that you've got going on with somebody else, okay? That's between you and that other person. If you dox them for fun or out of spite or whatever, that's between you guys. I don't care. Lucid doesn't care. Connor has already said he don't give two flying fucks. That is personal bullshit. It has nothing to do with making the world a better place.
And not just that, too. When you're doxing one other person, you know, that's like he said just now, that's personal business. But if you're doxing that person because that one person is causing a world of havoc for your community, a world of havoc for, you know, your country, your state, your city, whatever, what have you, when they're making a big impact, that's when it matters to the resistance community. You know,
if you got a motherfucker who's saying he's gonna fucking go shoot up a school or something like that,
dox his ass.
Dox his ass. Let us fucking know.
We'll put it on blast.
At which point we will put that shit on blast. But if it's just petty bullshit, take that dox and shove it up your own ass.
Seriously,
okay?
I don't want to hear that your girlfriend stole your fucking teddy bear that she gave you for fucking Valentine's Day and tore it up and threw it in your fucking car with a note that said, fuck you. I don't want to hear about that shit. You know what I mean? Who cares? Yeah. You know, that's petty bullshit that you and your girlfriend need to fucking handle. Nothing that the Anons need to take care of. Nothing that the Resistance Network has anything that they want to fucking even do with that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just because you fucking got your car keyed by some random fuck in the parking lot, you know? That once again, that's a personal fucking thing. Now, if there was a row of fucking cars and the cameras caught him, you know what I mean? And you had a picture or a snippet of the video and you wanted to post that and you wanted to find this guy, that's different. Yeah. It's causing a problem for a lot of people. But you have one person that's against you, handle it yourself. Yeah, one-on-one, it's one thing. One on billion, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different.
Keep the petty bullshit to yourselves and be more proactive where you should be proactive, okay? Pure and simple. You want to organize a protest? Organize it. We'll get it out there for you. You want to wake people up? We got videos up the ass. We've got close to 400 videos. Share the channel. Share the videos. We've got Anon Exodus. The new Anon Exodus channel is now open. If you're a fan of anonymous videos, share that shit. Okay? We put all this shit out there for your use. Fucking do something with it. And quit whining and bitching. Okay? If you want to see some change, you think we can improve the quality of what we're doing with these videos and whatnot, jump on January 2nd and let us know.
Otherwise, fuck you.
Tinman out.